Hey you beautiful people, I am back again with this nude summer look, and it's such a gorgeous look, don't you think so? The first thing that I've used is an eye primer. That goes without saying before starting any eye makeup. For the concealer, I have used MAC Concealer Palette. For the foundation, I have used All Nighter by Urban Decay and my shade is 4.0. For my eyebrows, I have used Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow and the shade is Ebony. Today's palette is Too Faced Life is a Festival, and the first shade on the palette is Desert Vibes, and this goes on the eyelid starting from the outer corner going towards the mid. As you can see, it's a very simple look. It's so simple, it's just going to finish in a jiffy. And also going over the crease line, as you can see, using a blending brush, gradually adding the shade to the eyelid as to increase the intensity of the color. That all depends upon you, but I wanted it to be a little bit more darker and a little bit more viewable, but it's up to you. And then concentrating more on the outer corner, just like that. The next shade from the same palette is Euphoric, and it's a very shimmery orangish shade. And this goes on the inner corner, starting from the inner corner, spreading it towards the mid of the eyelid, as you can see, just like that. A little closer look. So that's it, just adding two shades, and this is one gorgeous look. And then going back to Desert Vibes, and then basically diffusing any harsh lines that I see, and adding more of Euphoric together just to increase the intensity of the shade, just like that. I've used a small flat brush. Going back with Desert Vibes, and then again diffusing any harsh lines that has been noticed or that has been visible, and blending it some more. Just like that. It's a very simple and easy look. Again, going back to Desert Vibes, I'm going on the lower lash line, just making it a complete eye look. Keep it subtle and keep it more not too smoky, just keep it a little bit subtle and more easy to the eyes. And then I'm using H&M Brow Highlighter, and I'm using this soft shade from the pencil, and this goes on the waterline. As you can see, it's a beautiful and a gorgeous shade. One is shimmery and one is matte. I have used the matte on the waterline, and then I'm just going to basically clean up anything that is smudged, and then just making it a little bit more neat, adding Desert Vibes back to the lower lash line and making the waterline look more neater. And then the other side of the pencil that is a little bit more shimmery, this goes on the brow bone. As you can see, is a little bit shimmery. With light hands, I'm just going on the brow bone. And then for the mascara, I have used Better Than Sex by Too Faced, and I just love this mascara, as I have repeatedly said in all of my videos. It's one of the best mascaras I have. And then just going over the lashes. Now if you want, you can have your false eyelashes, but I prefer to go as simple as I could. But yes, for the still photographs of mine, I have gone with my false eyelashes but I still prefer without false eyelashes. But it's up to you, it's completely up to you. And if you ask my opinion, I would still stick to the completely natural look without false eyelashes. And then goes on the lower lash line, on the lower lashes too, the same mascara, and there you go. The look is completed almost. And I just so love the eyes, and I just love the simplicity of this look. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it's at the same time very simple. So if you're a fan of simple makeup, this is for you. So this is how it looks. No lipstick, no blush, it's just the foundation, that's it. And you could go out just like that if you want to, but let's add a little bit of glitter. And this is by Urban Decay, and this is Heavy Metal in Gold. On the inner corner of the eyes, just right there, just spreading it more, like having it more dense towards the inner corner and spreading it out more towards the mid, but yep, just like that. Keep it neat, simple, and this is how it looks. To brighten under my eyes, I have used the concealer NARS, and my shade is Ginger. As always, I have stuck to this concealer and I haven't got anything that could replace this concealer. So yep, I have used a flat brush to spread the concealer under the eyes. You may use a beauty blender if you want to, but yep, I'm more comfortable with the brush, as this goes right in all the corners, and you know, the smallest corner that I want to go, the brush would just go there, unlike the beauty blender. But yep, if you are comfortable with a beauty blender, please go ahead. And this is how it is. And then I have used NARS loose powder, and this just goes right over the concealer. Basically this makes your concealer stay in place without creasing, and also at the same time it brightens the under eye and makes you awake, makes you look awake actually, and alive. So yep, can you see that? It's pretty nice under the eyes. It's easy, it's not heavy, and I would definitely suggest this powder to people who are not too much into makeup, who wants everything light on the face. This is for you. So yep, that is me. That is me when I am in love with the look. Basically, I love anything that is simple, nice and natural, but yep, I also like smoky eyes, don't forget that. But yeah, so this is how your eyes look, and just adding a little bit of warmness to the face, basically just giving that face a little bit of structure. I am just going with Morphe bronzer palette, yep, and I have just used the first shade from the palette, no name, so I really cannot explain you the shade. It's a very nice, it's more like Hoola from Benefit. It's almost the same shade, but yep, it's a little bit tinsy-winsy, darker than Hoola, but yep, it's more like a yellowish brown. And this goes on the forehead, basically on the hollows of the cheeks, and also the jawline, not forgetting the jawline. And yes, basically I'm just contouring it with it really lightly, giving that structure to the face instead of looking really damn flat. But it's up to you. If you don't want to use it, you may not. If you really have a nice face and you don't need any contouring or any kind of structure added to your face, you can just go without it. So yep, I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit with it, the jawline, and the hollows of my cheeks. and my forehead, since I have a broad forehead. And then I'm using another shade, a little bit darker shade from the same palette to contour my nose, as the first shade was a little bit light, so I'm going with a darker one for the nose. And then I'm just going to diffuse it into the skin, and that's how it is, as you can see. Just diffusing it as much as I can, and then adding a little bit more, and then diffusing it some more, just like that. Make sure you do not add too much of anything, as this is a very nude and natural look. So that's how it should be, and that is the way it is. I don't know what I'm talking, but yep. After diffusing it some more, I'm just going to diffuse it as much as I can, because I really don't want that line on the nose. And yep, should look like this. And then I'm using NARS multiple I'm just using NARS, this multiple stick, and I don't know how to pronounce this. I still cannot pronounce this shade. It's Porto Vallarta. And then for the highlighter, I'm using Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and the shade is Warm Glow. And this goes lightly over the bridge of the nose, just like that. And this goes also on the cheekbone, just a little bit on the lips, on the upper lip, and as you can see, a little bit on the cheekbones. As subtle as you can go with it, as light as you can go with it. It's just a little bit of sparky that you see on the face, a little bit of shine, not too much, as it is a very natural look. So this is how it is. And then for the lip shade, I have used Anastasia Beverly Hills mini lip kit. And the shade that I've used is Spice from it, and this is the nude kit actually, not the pink one. So yep, I have used Spice from the kit, and this is such a gorgeous shade, and it's matte, and I like it. It's a beautiful shade. See, you can pick pink, or if you want you can pick another coral shade, but I wanted to go with this shade today. So yep, it's a nice shade. Adding a little bit more and shaping the upper lip, it's essential. So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it as much as I loved creating this look for you. I shall see you in my next videos. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.